Hi everyone, this is a quick video explaining how to name all the parts, how to memorize them in 8 easy steps. So take note when you look at the heart, we are looking at the heart as if you're looking from your vantage point. Example, this side over here will be called, instead of left, it's the right side, and here it's the left side. It's as if you're looking at your own heart. Now, another thing to point out, everything that is in blue contains blood rich in carbon dioxide. We also call it deoxygenized, deoxygenized blood, which is rich in CO2. And then if I look at everything that's in red, is oxygenized blood, which is rich in O2. And the next thing you want to do is write the steps down to memorize that. And basically, it's the letters, the acronym VA, 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 VA. Eight steps, or you have four times VA, 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 VA. And we'll go ahead and write a number: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we start with number one, in the ventricle. So look, it looks like a V right here. So that would be number one is the ventricle. And because it's on the right side, so we'll write ventricle, and it's the right side, R for right. So the blood will make its way out of the ventricle. And notice how it's blue, meaning it's rich in CO2. So it needs to get out and get fresh oxygen. And it's going to go get that in the lungs. So it's on its way to the lungs, the left lung, the right lung. There you go. And so we're going to call that lung. This is a lung. So that over here, whenever blood moves away from the heart, that we call that an artery. So 2 is an artery. Artery. And it is specifically the pulmonary artery. It is the only artery that is blue, pulmonary. All the other arteries in your body are rich in oxygen, so they're red. And I should point out that this ventricle is in blue as well, 2 artery in blue as well. So after the blood makes its way to the lungs, that's when we exhale the CO2, inhale oxygen. That means the blood returns back from the lungs on its way into the heart on both sides, as you can see here, down here. And this over here makes its way on the inside. So back from the lungs with rich oxygen. It's rich in oxygen. So these two here and these two here are called veins. So that's 3. It's the veins. It's a vein. And not any vein, it's a pulmonary because it is connected to your lungs. Pulmonary. Coming from the word pulmona in Latin, poumon en français, pulmonary. So anything that is coming to and from the lungs is pulmonary. And again, exceptional to this situation, this vein is the only vein that contains blood rich in oxygen. All the other veins have CO2, a blood rich in CO2. Okay, so blood makes its way back to the heart into that chamber. And now look, we have an A, so that 4 is atrium. Atrium. This chamber is called atrium. And it is the left atrium. Now the blood makes its way down into, again, you see the big V here. So that's number 5, the ventricle. Again, ventricle. And not any ventricle, the left ventricle. Okay, now we move on. 6. So this fresh blood needs to get out of the body, and it's going to make its way into the number 6 aorta. Number 6 aorta. Or it is an artery and specifically called aorta. Excuse me. Aorta. Let's make a little mistake here. Excuse me. Aorta. And that is the biggest artery in your body. Higher pressure. All right, now that it goes out, please write the word body here. It goes out into your body, and it will distribute oxygen into every part of your body, your brain, your muscles, etc. And it will come back to the heart, bringing back waste. And now we go back to the blue, number 7. So it comes back from the body, and bear in mind that there's the upper extremity and the lower extremities. And this right over here, this large one here, number 7, we call it's a vein, yes, but specifically called vena cava. But it is a vein, and it is the largest vein in your body. And it's going to make its way all the way down to this chamber, number 8. A stands for atrium, specifically the right atrium. And all of it starts over again. I'll make this one in blue as well. So I started like that. There's no specific order. Like you can very well start over here with vein, atrium, ventricle, doesn't matter. As long as you follow this VA, 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 you will be able to memorize it in no time. See you soon.